Ball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Walker Buehler gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Now here's the first offering. Tommy Pham is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Popped him up. Smith is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
1-2 now. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly. It's the Padres nothing, Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Clevenger gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Corey Seager comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Justin Turner stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll start this one at 274, 7 homers, and 15 RBIs. One and 0. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. The payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still no score. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here's the first pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Here's another 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Smith. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, and there's one away. So here is Eric Hosmer. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 13. And now the first pitch.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pollock has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Now here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 11 home runs, 18 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Left fielder is on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 8 runs batted in. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Chris.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. We'll move to the third with no score. Now it'll be Austin Nola. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Austin Nola.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Pollock. He's there and records the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
And now here is Jurickson Profar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Lifted down the line in left.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
To 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting none.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now a pitch on the way. Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. A solo home run for Corey Seager. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Hosmer is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Now back, first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is foul right side. The 1-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he'll get back in safely. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And in steps Manny Machado as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses. 2-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Bellinger able to track it down for the third out. Padres leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here now is Will Smith. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Edwin Rios. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Next up, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Hopped up. Hosmer has room in foul territory. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
Up next, Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Myers, base runner at first with 1 out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struck out in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano.
Stepping in now, Tucupita Marcano lifted the other way down the left field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that's in there, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start. after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Mookie Betts is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Lifted down the line in left.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
And another foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cronenworth calls for it. And that's the third out. 2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for San Diego.
First pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded softly to the right. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he rips it on the ground to second. Glove by Taylor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First offering on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Grounded up the first baseline, and Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Cody Bellinger will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Bellinger is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Matt Strahm enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Max Muncy will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher.
So the next to bat will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's ball 2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. All even now, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, You have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with them. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Machado is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. Now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, He's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Craig Stammen will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
For the Padres, number 34.
Stepping up is Edwin Rios. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Two and 0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 2 for 4. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pham gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for L.A. Now into the box, Austin Nola, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. In there, 2-1. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Jurickson Profar digs in next. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Tucupita Marcano. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 2-0. Tim Hill is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 25.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Seager.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. His prior history in this matchup, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bellinger hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. So next to hit is Max Muncy. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. To the plate now, Edwin Rios, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling.
Oh, look at Hosmer. The throw to first. Hats off to that one. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, another foul ball. Cronenworth is off of first with 2 away. San Diego down to their final strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3 and 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Bellinger fields cleanly, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You can start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Will Myers. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Walker Buehler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors.